got to be visible. And sometimes, culturally, you know, I was raised, don't brag, don't boast, don't be out there. I have some Latino friends who, they don't like, that's bragging. You know, I have some Asian American friends who, one guy told me, the duck who sticks his neck up gets shot. And so people don't like to be visible, but I have to tell you that visibility matters. When I mentor and coach people, and Dina will remember this, I tell all my mentees and proteges, when you go to a business meeting like this, that's a business leader leading, you go with 2 thought-provoking business questions to ask during that Q&A session. Why? Whenever there's Q&A, nobody wants to be the first one to raise their hand. So 1, you get noticed just because you raise your hand. And then 2, if you ask a thought-provoking business question, not, can we get more time off, or, can I cash in my, sick days? I mean, people will notice. Senior leaders take notice of that. You got to make sure. And then when you get the opportunity, you can't blow it. You never get a second chance to make, initial impression. And so, understand that you have to do it. So I was the type of person where, I always wanted to make sure that the right people knew who I was. And this is no matter what level. When I was here in Dallas, Texas, for Pitney Bowes, I was a senior vice president. Succession planning comes by. My boss calls me and says, good news, bad news. Good news is, on paper, you look great. Bad news is, we're headquartered in Stamford, Connecticut. Nobody knows you. He said, so here's your development plan for next year. Every month, get on a plane, fly from Dallas to Stamford, Connecticut, and spend time with the 7 business unit presidents. Oh, by the way, I need you to run this year's employee giving campaign. And I'm like, what you talking about, Willis? United Way? He goes, yeah. I'm like, I don't have time. He says, let me tell you why you have time for it. Heading the United Way campaign, 1, you meet once a month with the CEO to go over the results. You meet with all the presidents. I mean, it was a visibility play. A year later, literally to the day, I got promoted to be president. One of the presidents that, I was meeting with a year earlier. Don't miss out on the fact that people need to know you.